Everyone, it's Black High Priestess. Oh, it's a nice Sunday morning. So last night, you can check the uploads. There are 3 of them. I had to stop there because the energy, the Barons, it was getting too much. They weren't letting the phone charge and work. So I gave you guys as much info as I could about the Barons. And it's Sunday today. And, I'm out the shower. I'm probably going to do my hair. I might do an upload later about some subjects. But I just want to talk about my challenge because I've changed my paradigm, and so I'm learning to get excited when obstacles present themselves. I'm learning to get excited when people start rejecting me or trying to put blocks, between me and what I do, because it shows you that you're doing something right. When you start getting interference, it means that you're going on a path that is difficult, that hasn't been walked, a path that, hasn't been carved out for someone else to walk on easily. It lets you know that you're doing something different and something that is going to change the status quo. Change makes people very uncomfortable. So I just know that with this challenge of, Black women not saying anything negative about each other, and just me coming out as Black High Priestess and sharing my mysteries and really speaking truth about Black women's oppression and Black men's inferiority. And as offensive as that may sound, people who actually listen to me and engage, think about the questions that I present to you. Questions like, what are the privileges of being an extremely dark-skinned woman in America? Questions like, do light-skinned or white people complain about their experiences in America? What are some of those complaints? Do light-skinned women speak up about the privileges that they have in the Black community and in white society? Or is it only dark-skinned women who have to silence their oppression in order to show unity? These are some questions I present, things that make people think for themselves instead of just going along with the collective consciousness. That is, it's a new world order state. So collective consciousness is great when you have unity, doing a ritual to empower a certain right, to bring an ancestor, to bring about change. But when you're just cloning a mindset in a mind state, you're contributing to the problem, if it is a problem. Again, I'm just really excited because, Tequila Shabazz got on Facebook talking about, she wants to address the polygamy and kind of, to kind of elevate some of the younger women who are, dealing with the polygamy and polyandry in, I would say, the conscious community, where it's really serving as a way for Black men to essentially have their way with otherwise eligible Black women who would have a lot to offer. It's also, kind of turning into a way where single parents are kind of mingling, but also it's great for single parents, but it's getting involved eligible single people who are getting involved with the conscious community and getting involved with single parents and all of this this resource sharing that is not necessarily conducive to a person who has saved their self for marriage, or for a higher responsibility, or is taking on a business or something, as opposed to just being a single parent and looking for resources for that. I think polygamy is great for that in the conscious Black community, but it has turned into another form of pimping and not, I don't want to say prostituting, but another way to, exploit one another. So I was looking forward to, kind of discussing that, but also kind of bringing some spiritual items and things that will empower the women involved. And Oshun kind of let me know already, because I pay close attention to where women's ego are, how they interact with me, and I was rejected from the discussion. And but even though I offered to contribute and to bring some special things for the guests there, this is not something that is new to me. Sister Latava rejected me, for questioning some of the things that she was promoting about polygamy, questioning how well it was actually working for the women involved. I got kicked out of Sister Latava's group for questioning whether or not the polygamy was working for the women and the children. I got rejected from this discussion because apparently, according to Tequila, I need healing. But if you're such a healer, if you're such a powerful healer, if you're such a powerful woman, why aren't you healing? If you think I need healing and you're powerful and you're a healer and you're a sister, why are you rejecting me instead of including me and saying, yeah, you need this is for you? See, you make a post saying that you want to correct what's going on for the younger women getting involved, but you have the Black High Priestess who you claim needs healing. And again, you assume I'm younger than you, but I might not be. A lot of you sisters assume I'm younger than you because I'm not a single mother. And you assume I don't know anything about motherhood just because my children are not human. If you're a healer, if you're powerful, if you're not threatened, and if you have your own priestesses empowering you, why are you so afraid to have the Black High Priestess at a discussion? If you think my paradigm is flawed, why wouldn't you invite me so I can change my paradigm? No, Tequila, Sister Latava, Makeda Valletta, Tiffany Janae of Organic Blood, Yoni Eggs, and a lot of you other sisters who have kicked me out of your group for asking questions, who have rejected me because I was helping other women through witchcraft. I was helping and assisting because I was teaching women how to use the Yoni eggs in ways that maybe you didn't know how to. Maybe I was asking questions in the group that made the Black women really think about what sisterhood is and what is necessary. Maybe I'm bringing something that you're not sure about, and you're not sure how having the Black High Priestess around the people that know and respect you is going to make you look. Ladies, my challenge, especially for women in Chicago, because there is a specific grid here that affects unity, that this city is segregated. So Black women are marginalized. And, around the world, but in other places in America, in other states, in other communities, you can see the appreciation that Black women show, the unity that they have. But in Chicago, you sisters are so afraid of losing something. What are you afraid? If you all are healers and you feel I need healing, why aren't you reaching out? No, you don't think I need healing. You guys need what I have to offer. You're afraid of me. And that's fine. You should be. If you have evil in your heart, you should be afraid of someone who you are going to try and act like you're on their level, but you have to keep them away so no one sees the true source of what you're trying to be. I'm just a mirror. I'm just the mirror reflecting everything that you want to be, everything that you are, and everything that you could be. Why are Black women not looking in the mirror in Chicago? Why are Black women afraid of the mirror in Chicago? Could it be maybe the Black High Priestess is actually speaking about the oppression of the Black woman in a way that you haven't given yourself permission to acknowledge? Because you don't have the mysteries. Maybe you only can unite with other women who make you comfortable with your own ego. And the ego of the general Black woman in Chicago is that of a single mother. That ego of thinking that you know something because you're a mother, and thinking that a woman, because she's beautiful and you assume that she's young. Y'all are assuming how old I am. You really are. I know I look young. I know my body looks adolescent. I know I don't look like I've had a bunch of kids. I know I don't have that West African body shape. I'm not as young as you think. And while a lot of you were busy raising kids and dealing with situations with black men, I was talking to women far wiser than you all are at a far younger age. I spent my childhood learning from women older than any of you women I mentioned, and any of the other women who should be elders but are rejecting me because you're in competition. You're worried about how you're going to look next to the black high priestess. Why don't you look in the mirror a little bit and worry a little bit less about how you're going to look if I show up, and worry about whether your actions are aligning with what you call yourself. I created a challenge for black women not to say anything negative. You guys can't even let me in your life. What are you afraid of? Truth. You're afraid of your own shadow that I can see clearly, because I work in the shadows and I see your shadow. Humble yourselves, ladies. Show your ability to unite with someone who you consider powerful. Show your ability to heal by finding out what I really have to say and what I'm really about. And show your ability to let go of this competition for resources because you're oppressed, and show your ability to unite as sisters, regardless of whether you believe someone needs to heal or not. If you think someone needs to heal, that's when you need to unite the most. When I believe sisters need to heal, I offer them services for free. But you're rejecting me because you believe I need to heal. No, you're aging and you're afraid of the mirror. Don't be afraid of me, ladies. Just your reflection that you don't want to see.